Hey, it's Friday night. Uh, no gig. Car's packed. Got a little time to kill before I turn in. Might as well shoot a little video about some future kit bash. And as you know, if you've watched any of the channel, you know one of the things I do is collect action figures and then tear stuff apart and make stuff for them for diorama purposes anyway. So I did a video all about tearing this apart and cutting into it. I just temporarily reassembled it. And where's the thing? Oh, hang on, flip it open. You can now see all the way through it. So I gotta think about if there's anything I gotta glue to it before I start doing the next part of it. But that's ready to become transformed to leave even further than what we've done so far. I mean, we hacked some stuff off of it and pulled a whole bunch of parts out of it and whatnot. Anyway, lightened it up quite a bit as we did. Not much with this one yet, but some new things showed up. This thing, I don't think I'm going to do anything with it. I think it just looks really cool the way it is. I'm just going to leave it alone. It's even got room to pop a little droid back there, so I'm just going to leave it as is and pop my my R5D4 in there. And then there's this other one I picked up. I've already looked at it, and I deducted that if I were to make a plate to put on the bottom of it that the wheels stuck out of, and made it, say about an inch or so bigger all the way around, then I could put like a little duck-in area here for this to make sense still. And then just to basically adding to this, make it a little, and then I can cut down in here and make this a droid pit, which would be awesome. But then probably put one of my silver Death Star droids in here to drive it around. And basically make this a little personnel transport with a little ledge all the way around it. So that's what I think I'm going to end up doing with that. That'll make a quick project. Might be like a one-day afternoon build. But that's something that came in new today, as did the little tracker that I'm not going to do much to. There's a picnic table over here with some dudes on it. I want to bring that up last. Oh, this is screaming to me to be some sort of a cockpit. So much like I did with Mr. Helicopter over here, this thing has this flip open, right? I know, if I put it this way, it makes me think Millennium Falcon too. It's got this cup on the back. So there's this little square area. Once I take that off of there, I'm going to be able to see all the way through. And I'm really thinking I'm going to find some PVC pipe that's that size and just continue it for a minute and see what sort of Millennium Falcon kind of shape I can come up with. Because it's already got these cannons right here. So it is just, it's screaming, turn me into a cockpit for a spaceship of some sort. I mean, it is to me. That's what it just keeps popping out in my mind. So anyway, that gets on to the next project. Oh, it's a helicocksucker, Bobby. Check that out. As you know, those helicopter blades are coming off of there, just like the top of that thing come off of there. It's got this cool little folding thing there. But when you look into that canopy there, there's an awful nice looking area to, have an action figure sitting. Yeah, that could definitely be, I can put like a little pack off to the side right there and make this look like somebody's transport. Obviously taking these props off take this landing gear all off of there and probably chop it back here somewhere. Right behind these little eyeball thingamajiggers. I think I'm going to pull out. Yeah. Probably quite a bit of that back there. Oh, right in there somewhere. It's going to just get chopped right on out of there. And then, yeah, because that looks like it just should be the cockpit of like some sort of a really cool bomber with lots. And then, yeah, this folds up and everything, but I can open that up and make that much more interesting. Yeah, because I think if it was a bomber, you'd want to see as much area underneath you, as well as opening up some of this underneath and then having some glassed in area underneath. Yeah, definitely it's going to be some sort of a hella chopper bomber kind of a thing. But yeah, so yeah, that's that. Now this one, same thing. I'm going to get those chopper blades. We'll take that whole section off of there so that the top of the seat's going to be actually popping up over the edge when I get done. I'm going to take a lot of that detail right on out of there. And going to follow the line here where the brown is and take that right off. Like, right like that. So, how would you do this in art school? You'd be like, imagine that. Okay. And that. Taking it down to just that. That way it's got more of a pod racer kind of a feel to it. And then I would probably extend the front end out with some stabilizers like you would see on a speeder bike. And then put some boosters back here. Make this some sort of a hot rod. That's what that's gonna have. That's what's gonna happen to that. This tank is really cool. Hey, look. Whatever. Stop it. Oh, that's just that's fantastic. It's already got this crazy ass spot right there in the middle of it. Very nice. Very nice. Well, I don't know what I'm gonna do with that now. I don't know if I'm gonna leave that alone or not. I just shot myself. That's actually cooler than I thought it was. It's kind of fun. I'm totally gonna tear it all apart though. Yeah, nothing's ever safe. Yeah. It's gonna be some spaceship detail ripped off of this. This top piece right here, even though it's got this nice little canopy thing in there. I just glue it shut. That's gonna be the back. It's gonna be the back of a ship. Maybe not this one, but I have another tank section like that might serve as the detail. But that's where this will probably end up going as well, and as the back end of some sort of a spaceship. Think X-wing or Y-wing, or had the blunt back end of the ship, and then the engines are off to the sides. There's, that. That's probably what will happen with that. And always, there is a little project I tore apart from something else. The helicopter side wings. I haven't glued these on, but I've got them on there. And I have these other pieces. I'm going to try to hold them in place. I'm going to build around this. And let me get this in position where you can sort of see what I'm going for. Something like that's going to happen to these parts. Something like that's going to happen to these parts. Yeah, so you can just imagine that. I just feel like it needs a little bulk between here and there to make all this work together. But that, you know, I might borrow this somehow to tie up into the back of there somewhere and attach these two wings somehow in this mess of stuff. Uh-oh, it's all falling apart now. Oh. Hurry up, get the glue. So, anyway, this all looks like it might fit together. Okay. And if yeah, I'm missing one of my vents, but yeah. You see what I'm saying? It's about filling that space in between somehow or another. But that's just reckless enough. Actually, that's pretty damn, it's pretty awful, but it's close. I think you see where I'm going with that. Maybe stretching it out even further. I don't know. We'll see. Well, it's dead now. Oh. Alright, we'll just set it down. Well, that's all I wanted to. Oh, I didn't bring this out. I got the Barbie drum set, which I am definitely going to cover up that with something. That's just awful. Please tell me I've got a Star Wars sticker. No, I got better yet. I've got a Guns N' Roses patch that I can glue to the front of that, and that's probably what I will do. But my fictitious band on the shelf over there has been in need of a drum set for some kind of a drummer for some time. And I ran across that, so I could not say no. So, oh, got one last thing. Interesting little sight scope thingy. Okay. Obviously, I'll have to take it apart temporarily, give it some sort of a paint app that gets rid of all this glossiness. I guess I can probably mask that off. It'd be easier just to, whatever, but it needs a paint app to make it look a little less plasticky. But, and getting this ugly little dial thing off of it, all it does is close this. Anyway, it's a scope. It looks like a scope, and if it's detailed correctly on an oddball looking piece of equipment, it could turn into, well, I have a Star Wars style long rifle I'm building. Not even in the camera. And it would be nice to have some sort of a little scope thing to look through. No, it's just gimmicky enough to do the job. So, yeah. I'll probably put that right up on the shelf up there. I'll just leave that right here. Anyway, that's it. That's all I wanted to talk about. Just junk. And then last but not least, a little dude's on the picnic table here. Oh no, this guy's falling off. I don't know what. I don't know what that character is. Either of them. One of them is either, I don't know, Jurassic Park or Fortnite maybe. Maybe this dude's Fortnite. I don't know. He's got orange pants, so when I put him in with a bunch of rebel pilots, everyone's just going to think he's a rebel pilot. That's what I kind of think of, with the orange pants especially. Same thing with this dude with his vest. So, yeah. These dudes are trying to figure out what to do with these yellow parts. That's why they're sitting at this picnic table. Anyway, that's what's happening on my cluttered up workbench today. Until I come out here with a Dremel on Sunday and cut the living shit out of everything. Until then, I don't even know what to leave that with. How about a shameless plug for Ryobi? If you don't have one of these, are you kidding me? Battery operated Dremel? My dentist is jealous of this. Get you one of those.